Yo YouTube, today I'm going to be showing off my work truck, Duramax, and a little bit about it. And I think that the work truck package is actually pretty decent, considering that it's the base package, but it's not too bad, honestly. It's for what I need right now, and eventually, yeah, I'd like to get a GMC Duramax Denali, but as of right now, it's perfect for what I need it for. And I've owned quite a bit of Duramaxes, actually a Duramax, a Power Stroke, and a Cummins. And it's just my personal opinion, but I like the Duramax 6.6 liter Duramax the best. That's just my personal opinion. But I also did like the 7.3. Oh shit. Through the ball, my dog doesn't see it. But the 7.3 Power Stroke was a beast, but it's really slow and it's not very, I guess, winter friendly. But I also like the Cummins, the older ones. But I did own a 2006 Duramax, which I really liked. But once it reached about 400,000 miles, I got rid of it, and I still was able to sell it for about, I don't know, like $3,000, which ain't bad. Didn't really have any mechanical issues, but that was a truck I owned since high school, and it was a great truck. I owned a lot of vehicles in my day, but I gotta say this is my favorite one. Had it for about a year now. Bought it used for a hell of a deal. Had 68,000 miles on it when I bought it, and now it's got almost 90,000. I travel a lot for work, and I do a lot of traveling. I got a cabin up north I go to quite a bit, and yeah, I mean, this is the 8-foot bed. I can fit a lot of stuff in here, quite a bit of stuff in here. It's got the bed liner, it's got the backup construction light down below, got the trailer hitch, it's got the nice steps. Eventually maybe I'd like to straight pipe it because of the DEF is kind of obnoxious, but yeah. It's got the big tires on it. It doesn't really have a lift on it, just the big tires, but maybe I'll get a lift on it at some point. So short, this is a 3500 HD, so it's the 1-ton, but however it's not the dually. But it's all of it I really need it for. Can tow a lot, fit a lot in the bed. So yeah, do a little tour of the inside. This was a plow truck before, so it's got the plow, got the light for the back. It's got the light for up top, the construction light. See it. And I got this tiny little infotainment screen. There's the DEF fluid. God, I hate that shit. I have an aux cord in here, but I don't really need it because I got the Bluetooth hookup. And no heated seats or nothing. It's got the exhaust brake, backlight, traction control. It is 4x4. It's a manual 4x4, which honestly works a lot better in my opinion. Got the auto lights, the towing feature. Yeah, so it's a lot of console space. It is a single cab, so not much room back there. Got some room back there. It's got the bed or the liner, and so it's all vinyl. It's not, none of it's carpet, which is really nice, honestly, in the winter. So yeah, not much rust on this thing for being in the Midwest. It's really not that bad. Pretty clean. There's some dents and scrapes in it. It's a little dirty, but hey man, it does the job, and I love it. It's one of the best trucks I've ever owned. So yeah, I got the auto windows, like scroll down. Lots of storage. Got the plow controller in here. For being a single cab, it's not bad. Got an extension cord for when winter's coming up, so I'll need to plug it in the winter. Also got the lights up front that flash. And yeah, I guess the previous owner painted this black. It's kind of scraping off. It looks pretty decent, but it's starting to peel off. You can kind of tell, which I'm not a big fan of. I don't really like the chrome, but it's starting to peel off, which isn't good. Let's pop the hood. It's the vet right there, Corvette. So it's relatively new. Got 2 batteries in here. I believe it's a pretty new alternator. Just did a fresh oil change, transmission flush. That's the DEF fluid right here for the 2015 model anyway. Yeah, it's diesels require a lot of maintenance, but as long as you maintain them, they'll last quite a long time. I don't know, I've never owned one with DEF fluid, so I'm curious how long that's going to last, and I don't think it'll last as long as my previous Duramax, which lasted 400. I don't think it'll last as long as that, but yeah, it's decent. I could use a good clean, a good car wash. This is starting to come a little bit undone. Yeah, let's give it a start. Show you guys how it runs. Yeah, so I bought it with 61,000 miles. Now it's got 87 almost. I always try to keep a full tank of gas, or as close to it, no less than 3/4 in the winter, and I always plug it in, always. If it gets below freezing, it's always going to be plugged in, no matter what, honestly. So that's just how I like to maintain them. That's just my personal opinion. But I got the block heater option right here. Plug it into one of my outlets right there. And yeah, the electricity bill can be higher, about $100 extra a month if I plug it in, say, every other night. But hey, it's worth the longevity of the vehicle if that's how I'm going to do it. So yeah, honestly, I think it's worth plugging in, even if it gets a little bit below freezing. 31 and under, definitely plug it in. So, towed many things with this before. Towed a Bobcat with it. I think it tows up to 16,000 pounds, I believe. Nice and strong though. It's a great truck. I always, even if I plug it in, I always leave it running for about 3 to 5 minutes before I drive it. It's a standard practice for me, honestly, but that's just my personal opinion. Got the tow mirrors, are heated, which is kind of nice for being a work truck package, honestly. No heated seats or anything, but like I said, eventually I'd like to get a more updated truck. But, you know, little by little. I'm 26 years old right now, so got a ways to go. Pretty young yet. I'm a pipe fitter, welder, and I make decent money. But you know what? Save your money. I bought that with cash, so don't owe anything on it. I believe I paid $28,000. I had some issues with it. Needed a fuel filter change. The brakes were bad. Needed an oil change right away, transmission flush. But honestly, Kelley Blue Book values it at about $38,000 in good condition, so I think I scored a pretty fair price on it, honestly. But yeah, this is just the work truck package. Like I said, see there's some dents in there, but I love the 8-foot bed. And the only thing I'd get differently definitely would be a big cab, because it's a pain in the ass. I can only fit really one other person. I mean, you can fit 2 people technically, but then you got to fold up the front. So basically me and my girlfriend just ride in it, or me and a friend. It's not really logical to flip that up and fit 2 other people in here. It's pretty crammed. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm out.